Hi there, my name is Catherine Kelly and today I'm here to talk to you about some of my favorite winter lip products. As winter is upon us, I know many of us kind of change up our lip products, the types of products we use, the colors that we use, and everything like that. Me personally, when winter comes, I still kind of stick to my standard liquid lipsticks. I wear those all the time, but I also tend to wear a lot of darker, deeper shades, a lot more purples, burgundies, that sort of thing throughout the winter, because that's just, I guess, what I'm feeling in the winter, and that's, I guess, how winter, once it gets colder and it gets darker earlier, you're going to wear your deeper lip shades more, and yeah, so that's what I'm here to talk to you about today. I have one lip balm I'm going to mention, a couple of lip liners, some liquid lipsticks, a couple of regular lipsticks, and then I also have a couple of glosses to mention. So let's get started. Like I said, I do have one lip balm to mention. This is the Fresh Sugar Lip Treatment, and this is just the regular one. I have it in the mini size since I got it in a set. But yeah, I tend to just use this. I'll apply it maybe like 10 to 15 minutes before I want to put on my lip product, and I think that it provides a nice smooth base. It smooths out your lips a little bit, and then you don't have to worry about any dry, cracked, or flaking lips or anything throughout the day. So I love that. To get started with lip liners, I have this Wet n Wild gel lip pencil in the color Gone Burgundy. So it's pretty accurately described. It is more of a burgundy shade, and I'll swatch it right here. It's a little bit light, but that's not always bad for a lip liner. I tend to wear this, like I said, with burgundy shades, but then I also wear it with some of the nuder shades that I have too, and I love it. It's a really smooth formula, so it glides on super easy. Next, I have two lip liners from LA Colors, the first one being this Plum shade, and yeah, so it's a little bit of a darker purple, so I wear this when I'm wearing maybe a darker burgundy or even a purple lipstick. Yeah, so I get a lot of use out of that in the winter, and that's great. And like I said, the second one is their deep brown shade. So this reminds me more of a chocolate brown, and I tend to wear more browns in the winter, so I use this a lot more in the winter. Okay, moving on to liquid lipsticks, I have quite a few to mention. I'm gonna start with this NYX Liquid Suede in Brooklyn Thorn. It's a mini because I got it in their lip vault. But yeah, it's just a brown shade. Like I said, I tend to wear more browns throughout the winter, so I've been really enjoying this shade lately, and it's a little bit more of a cool tone brown, so I think that makes it pretty unique. Okay, next I have this Rimmel London Provocalip 16-hour Kiss Proof Lip Color in the shade 230. So it's a little bit more of a pinky nude shade. I'll swatch it right here. So this is pretty light as far as my winter lip colors go, but yeah, as you can see, it's just a little bit more of a pink mauve shade, and yeah, I've been really enjoying that. I wore it yesterday with more of a simpler eye look, or more neutral, sorry, but I also wear it when I'm wearing some purples and that kind of thing on my eyes, and I find this just tones the whole look down a little bit. So next I have two Kat Von D Everlasting Liquid Lipsticks to mention. The first one is the shade that I'm wearing right now. It's this gray shade, and the shade name is Wolf. So basically, yeah, it's exactly what I said. It's a pretty standard gray shade, as you can see, and I love wearing this when I'm going out at night. Obviously, it's not an everyday lip color, but I tend to think, that gray in the winter is just, yeah, really flattering, and it just kind of goes with the season. So I've been really liking this shade, and I've actually worn it quite a few times already this winter. And the next Kat Von D Everlasting Liquid Lipstick I have is in the shade Lolita. In my 2017 Best of Beauty, I mentioned that this is my go-to nude shade. So really no matter what season it is, I always wear Lolita. So it's actually a little bit similar to this Rimmel shade, except it's a lot less pink. But yeah, it's just a great nude. I'll wear it again when I put a little bit of color on my eyes, or even this is my go-to shade for when I don't want my lip color to make too much of a statement, so I'll wear it to work and that sort of thing. The next liquid lipstick I have, I actually got at IMATS in Vancouver in October, and I believe it's by the brand Liquefied, and it's in the shade Aphrodite. So it's fairly similar to these I've already mentioned, but just a little bit darker. So when I'm craving a little tiny bit of a darker nude lip, I'll wear this, and I've really been liking it. It's great to wear even when you have like a little bit of a dark eye going on, because it's not too dark, and then that just gives a little bit of like a grungier 90s look, and I really like that. The next shade I have to mention is a ColourPop liquid lip. It's in the shade Three Way, and this is the first metallic shade I have to mention, and it's a little bit more red than the others. It's pretty burgundy, so I like to wear it actually with the Plum shade lip liner from LA Colors. But yeah, as you can see, it's a pretty nice metallic liquid lip. It provides a little bit of a pop of color, but nothing too dramatic, and I've really been liking that. Next, I have one of the Sephora cream lip stains, and I've had this for a while, so I think it was before they had shade names. So it is in the shade 04, but I'll try to find it and link it down below if I can. This is, yeah, pretty dark. It leans a little bit purple, which I really like, so I've been liking this for a little bit of a darker lip shade, and I wear this a lot when I'm like going out at night and stuff. And yeah, I find it's really great. I don't tend to wear more like pinky purpley lips like this in the summer or anything, so yeah, I find this is great in the winter. Now I'm going to talk about one of my favorite liquid lipstick lines, and it's the Wet n Wild Liquid Catsuit, and this is in the shade Berry Recognize. So as I said, yeah, these liquid catsuits are some of my favorite liquid lipstick formulas. This is what I use if I'm looking for a larger like pop of color. So it's pretty pink, and yeah, when I'm doing something more neutral on the eyes and I'm looking for just a little bit of a pop of color in the winter, which I don't normally go for, then I go for this more pink berry shade. Okay, now for my probably favorite shade in this whole video. It's the MAC Retro Matte Liquid in Oh Lady. So this is more of like a true purpley shade. And as you can see, yeah, it's a lot more purple than the Wet n Wild shade above there. And yeah, I've been using this again for when I'm looking for a little bit of pop of color. This dries like super matte, so sometimes I'll wear a gloss over it, but most of the time I just leave it on its own. And yeah, I've really been liking that. It's a great purple, and I wear it a lot when I'm going out and stuff, but also just every day when I'm looking to make a little bit more of a statement with my lip color. Now for the last metallic I have to talk about, it's the Milani Amore Matte Lip Cream in the shade 15, the Ultimate. I got this in Vegas last year, and I wore it every single day of the trip after. It's a nice like purple metallic, and I just find it's stunning. It's really flattering on the lips, and the formula of this is really great, and I actually really love this shade. Okay, moving on to the traditional lipsticks or cream lipstick formulas. I have two Essence lipsticks to talk about. The first one in the matte formula shade 08. And this is about as close as a red I get to. I don't wear a whole lot of traditional reds, so when I do want something a little bit more red, I'll wear this Burgundy shade, and it has a little bit of brown in it. And I find that this just like bricky burgundy shade is a really standard traditional winter lip shade. Now, for my most pop of color lipstick of the video, it's the Other Essence lipstick in Vibrant Shock, number 11. And this is just a very vibrant, dark purple. Sorry, that's not a very good swatch. But yeah, it's just a very dark, vibrant purple. And I love to wear this even with a black lip liner underneath it. I find it just shows up really well. Yeah, and so I've been loving this if I want something pretty extreme on the lips, but I also want to skip out on the liquid lipstick. And the last traditional lipstick we have is the MAC lipstick in the shade Whirl. Ever since they made this shade after they had the Whirl lip liner, I've been obsessed with it. As you can see, it's pretty brown. It's a lot more brown than Lolita. So again, yeah, if I'm looking for a super neutral lipstick, I've really been liking this one. And yeah, I just wear it if I'm looking to just keep the lips more neutral and also not dry it out too much with a liquid lipstick. Okay, finally I have two glosses to mention. The first one is this Joe Fresh lip gloss in the shade Wine. As you can see, it's pretty similar to a lot of the lipsticks I've mentioned. Like it would go really well with this shade or this shade, but normally I tend to just wear it with a lip liner if I'm trying to give my lips a little bit of a break. So I'll put my lip balm on, and then I'll put on a little bit of lip liner, and then maybe just pop on this gloss. And the last product we have to mention is this Maybelline lip gloss, the Elixir one, and it's in the shade 50 Caviar. So this is more of a darker lip gloss. As you can see here, it's a little bit more purple. It goes really great with Burgundy lipstick, sorry, or even lip liners. But yeah, so I just use these two lip glosses if I'm looking to give my lips a little bit of a break, if I know I'm not going to be outside a lot, because I don't like to wear lip glosses in the winter outside, because where I live it's really windy, so your hair would just be all in your lip gloss and nobody likes that. So I just wanted to thank you for watching this video. I did post my 2017 Best of Beauty, which I'll link in the description box if you'd like to check it out. I will be posting new videos every Wednesday if you'd like to subscribe so you can check those out. I want to thank you again for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye!